This is a book that I started writing in Louisville, Kentucky when I was an innkeeper. I had retired from being a teacher for 35 years in Chicago. So when I moved there, I found this mansion, beautiful Victorian mansion, and so I bought it and turned it into a bed and breakfast, knowing very well I knew nothing about bed and breakfast. I had no startup money, very little savings, but I decided I was going to try to do it. I did start it, and it started out okay, and the first year, 3 years, I did quite well, and my occupancy rate went up. And so I started thinking about other things besides the innkeeping. And one of them was that my son-in-law had been blogging when I was there at Christmas one time. And I decided I wanted to blog. I'd never done it. And after a couple of years of blogging on this writer's site called Hub Pages, I found that people were really attracted to the different kinds of stories I was telling about the bed and breakfast. I was writing about the people that came to visit, the overnight people or people who stayed for 2 or 3 days. I was writing about the people in the neighborhood, my innkeepers, whatever, anything related to the bed and breakfast. And I eventually started a series on this writing site called The Innkeeper's Crypt. And I built up a following. People loved it. They want to know more. When was I going to have another story? Am I going to do this every week or what? Anyhow, eventually people started suggesting that I put it together in a book. They thought it would make a great book. I'm not a fiction writer, so the idea of writing a novel was just foreign to me. And so after doing all that blogging, I realized that blogging was similar to memoir. So I decided to write a memoir. I was going to go ahead and do it. And so I started writing, and I all of a sudden loved writing. I was writing all the time. I was writing 4 or 5 hours a day in addition to running the bed and breakfast. I mean, the writing came easy to me. It was, in fact, it excited me. I would get up in the middle of the night sometimes and write and get these ideas. These ideas were running through my head all the time. All day long, I would think about things to write. I had never kept a journal, but I started writing things down, sort of like journaling. It's not the end result so much. That's why writing a book wasn't necessarily compelling, or having it published wasn't compelling. It was writing that was compelling. It was that feeling. There's some kind of a feeling that I got, exhilarating, like something was just coming out of me. It was incredible. And the name of the book is Operatic Divas and Naked Irishmen, An Innkeeper's Tale. So that's, you just put that in the little, what do you call it? Place. What do you call it?
Search box.
Search box. And they can also find me on Facebook. Just put my name in, Nancy Hinchliff. And I've got a website also, www.nancyhinchliff.com. It's going to be released June 6th, 2017.